And thanks to everybody for coming out here today. It's great to see some close friends, some old friends, and a lot of new friends here today supporting me, and I'm very humbled by your presence. Let me tell you a little bit about the last 18 days of my life. So 18 days ago, I was happily living in the Alps, doing important work at the international level for our international security. We were actually teaching a seminar on the Arab Spring where we had senior officials from all over the world coming together to come to a common understanding of how we can help deal with the challenges that have come from the transitions in a key part of the world. I was thinking about where I was going to go snowshoeing over the weekend, or maybe paragliding, and I was really happy to be in a season of life after 26 years in the military in the place that I was serving, still serving my country. Then things changed. We got the very sudden notice that Congresswoman Giffords was stepping down and that there was going to be a special election for this seat to represent the people from home, from my hometown in southern Arizona. And my first reaction was, no. You know, there's no way. This is what I'm called to do right now, and this doesn't make any sense. That was 18 days ago. 12 days ago, I was still in Germany. 11 days ago, I landed in Arizona. And over the course of those few days, I was feeling a deep burning in my soul that I was called to come home in order to step up to serve in a different way. So I followed that calling and I stepped out to just investigate it. I came with half a suitcase full of clothes and not much else. I didn't even have a business suit with me. And I just decided I was going to step out and investigate. And that was 11 days ago. 10 days ago, I resigned from my job and decided that I was called to run for this office. Then I had some meetings with people throughout the day, and several of them told me it was impossible, it was unreasonable, there's no possible way that someone like me could come in and get organized in such a short period of time. I had already quit my job. So I really didn't have anything to lose at that point. So I moved out. I was feeling that I was just stood on my feet and I needed to move out, and so I moved out. 7 days ago, I met Shelley Keiss, who is now my campaign manager. So 7 days ago, you guys, 7 days ago, I didn't even have a place to live 7 days ago, actually, because my house is being rented out right now. And so I just came here again on faith. So 7 days ago, I had no organization, I had no real campaign support. I met Shelley, and in a miraculous series of events that has happened since then, a team has come together and has gotten behind me in order to have us move out on this campaign. That was 7 days ago. I'm not done yet. 5 days ago, I found a place to live. So that's a good thing, right? 2 days ago, by 2 days ago, we had a team of an amazing number of people, some of which I'm surrounded with right now, that I didn't even know before, that have come together. They are excited. I'm humbled by their excitement, but they are excited and supportive, and they truly believe that I can win this seat. And that was 2 days ago, okay? So 18 days ago, I'm happy in the Alps. 2 days ago, we have an entire team that's been assembled. And so here we are today. And today, with all of you here, I'm formally announcing that I am a candidate, a Republican candidate, for the special election in CDA. And I'm serving in Washington, D.C. I am also a candidate for CD2 in the normal election in college. I've left everything behind. I've left my dog, my cars, everything I own. I mean, everything is in Germany. So I am stepping out in faith. And many people have asked, why are you doing this? Why are you running? And my first answer is what I just described to you. I am running because I feel called to do this. It is very strong calling. It's not my idea. I was not seeking it. It was seeking me, and I very strongly feel that this is what I'm called to do, and I need to be faithful to that calling, and I need to step out. That is the #1 reason why I'm running. The second reason I can share with you is that I believe that our nation and our community is a very critical time. We have very serious challenges in front of us. Whether it's our national debt that continues to pile up, whether it's our economy that continues to be stagnant and needs to be reinvigorated, whether it's the serious security issues that are affecting us overseas in areas of our national interest, again, in Iraq, Afghanistan, Iran, the Arab Spring states, or in our closest border right next door. We have serious transnational criminal organizations that are right next door to us that are impacting this community disproportionately for the rest of the nation. And this is serious business, and we have to deal with it. There's so many other things that we need to deal with as a nation and as a community. And I believe that I bring the leadership and the moral courage and the experience in order to represent you, in order to address those issues. I believe I am uniquely qualified. God has equipped me and experienced me in many different ways to lead. I mean, number one, I'm a leader. Second is, I have shown, I mean, we didn't just make up that Abaya story 10 years ago so that I could have a good internship and run for office. When I was standing there saying, okay, I think I'm about to light myself on fire and sacrifice my career, because my oath of office is more important to me than my career, and I am going to stand up for what's right. I never imagined that I would be coming to this day, but the truth of the matter is that I have a reputation of taking a stand and doing the right thing regardless of what the personal cost is. And so I think that's exactly what we need in this community and this nation right now. I've also been blessed with a lot of experience at the national and the international level. Whether it was working for Senator Kyle on Capitol Hill, whether it was personally getting legislation through Congress to overturn the Abaya policy, which I can tell that whole story some other time, because it's a long one, or in my latest positions of standing up Africa Command and dealing with the serious security threats that we have emanating from Africa, or at the George C. Marshall Center. So I have national and international experience to represent this community in the federal government. I understand it, I get it, and I'm equipped in order to represent you. So, you know, a lot of people I'm hearing like, well, nobody knows who's Martha McSally. That was the first article out. Who's Martha McSally? You know? I'm sure many of you who I've just met will be discovering that through the next coming weeks. And you know, think about it. If God could put my campaign, you know, together in 10 days, I mean, He created the world in 6 days, right? So you know, he could obviously, it's easy for Him to put my campaign together in 10 days. And I mean, we've got like 68 days till the primary, you know? I mean, that seems like a really long time on this scale that we're talking about. Yeah, no, but seriously, I mean, I know there's that question, who's Martha McSally? I'll tell you right now, and I hope you can see it. What you see is what you get. You know, I'm not a politician, I'm a public servant. I've been a public servant since I was 18. I am authentic, I'm genuine. You may not agree with me, but I'm at least going to be honest with you, and I am who I am. And so hopefully we can at least agree to disagree, but still I could have your trust. I'm a warrior. I'm a leader. I have been given a pioneering spirit that I just can't turn off, even if I tried to. So it is who I am, and with those skills and my experience, I just would ask that I could have your trust, that you would entrust me to serve you in Congress. I take that trust seriously. I want to be a good steward of that trust. I am not a politician, so I look at this like I'm not asking you to empower me, but I'm asking to empower you so that we can work together to make some things happen. Yeah. Because this is our government. And I can't do it without you. This is not about, you know, Martha McSally needs to be elevated. This is about us working together. This is about us healing some of our rifts, both within this community, within the parties, between the parties, and in our nation. We have serious business to do, and we need to move out. There's no time for placeholders. There's time for action. Amen. I'm happy to serve you today. I'm happy to take any questions.
No questions. I'm a Democrat. We're switching parties.
Yeah, here's our commercial. We have voter registration forms here, and we have petitions here. So our first battle in the war is to get the petitions to get on the ballot. And so we're excited to, again, bring our army of volunteers together in order to help us move out and get me on the ballot. So.
I have one, not question, but a comment. Please, if you do nothing else, do not talk about any other candidates. Just tell us about you.
Amen.
All right, what other questions? Yes, ma'am.
Who are these people who came to you 18 days ago?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, not 18 days ago. I was in the Alps 18 days ago. That was actually between 7 and 2 days ago.
Sorry.
Yeah, so, yeah, I want to introduce Shelly. Shelly, you want to introduce our team? Shelly Price is our campaign manager.
Take a minute and introduce our communications director, Sam Stone. Our events coordinator, Becky Span. Our scheduler, Susan Stacy. Our petition coordinator, Jason Winsky. I'm looking for Robert. Okay, well, the most important, our treasurer. And there's a lot more to the team. Ellie, I see you back there. There's our bank support, people who have come together to make appointments with us when it almost wasn't possible. But most important of all, our candidate.
Yeah, we would, if any of you have any time, we would love to have you come join us. We've just secured some office space, so we'll be up and running hopefully on Monday. But I really hope to turn this campaign into a community campaign that crosses age, that crosses gender, that crosses ethnicity, it crosses religion, because this is about our community coming together. So I'm really excited if you're willing to support to come out and do that.
What a great Arizona birthday present.
And our motto, which I'm going to get the Latin wrong, is Deitat Deus, God enriches. That's our Arizona motto, and as we come to our 100th anniversary, we got to keep that in mind.
And I hope you will all stay and continue to enjoy the food. Join us for lunch. Have a chance to chat with Martha directly. And we look forward to seeing you all on the campaign trail.